Ryan, you mentioned at the end of last game just about maybe trying to do something a little bit different to change the starts. What's the approach here today?
Well, listen, the players know that that's part of our game that we can improve on, and I think we had a good morning here, talked about a few things, and I thought their skate was good this morning. So you don't always want to be having to fight back in games, so we want to get out to a great start tonight and go from there.
What for you, is the early signs that you're on the way to a good start?
For me, it's always how we play through the neutral zone. If we do a good job of either driving pucks deep into the offensive zone or putting pucks in behind and establishing a forecheck, that's it for me. Because you can see if the team is skating and connected right from the drop of the puck. And when there's turnovers at that blue line, typically that's us playing a game that we don't want to play. So that's something that I look for a lot.
What's the significance of the opportunity for Adam, maybe to start where he finished last game?
I don't know if there's anything really significant about it. I think he deserves the opportunity to stay there. He's getting rewarded because he's kept his game simple. He's been physical. He's gone to the net. He's used his big body the right way. So scored a really big goal for us in San Jose, and we want to reward him for that. So hopefully he can do a lot of the same.
You talked about the energy at the morning skate today. In your experience, is there any correlation between how a team looks in the morning and how they play at night?
Zero. And I thought we were great in San Jose too.
Yeah.
I thought our morning skate was great there too. So I don't put a lot of stock into the time on the ice. It's more about the prep before the game. So we have our meetings in the morning. We have a refresher meeting at night. So it's more about making sure they're dialed in when they come back in the evening.
You did get off to a great start in your last game against the Ducks, but now scoring 16 seconds in. What's going to be important against this group? What challenges did they present tonight?
Well, we saw after we scored that goal, the next 4 shifts we gave up 4 odd man rushes. So they are a dangerous team with their young skill that they have. They have speed, and if you give them a lot of room through the neutral zone, that's when I feel like they're most effective. They have that skill set that they can make you pay. So again, it goes back to the earlier question. We have to make sure we take care of the puck early on.
Can you speak to how Justin Kirkland embodies the characteristics of a Masterton nominee?
Yeah, well, I think for me it's the belief that he's maintained in himself all the way along. There always seemed like he's always had something that's trying to knock him back or knock him down or force him to leave the game, whatever you want to look at. But he's always believed in himself, and every time something negative happened in his career, he's always come back stronger. So I think he's a great nominee for us. We're excited for him. We would rather he be playing for us right now, but I know, as we've talked about before, he's going to put himself in a position where he's going to be back better than ever. So I think he's a great nominee for us.
You've had Ida the last few days, obviously Zane here this morning. What's the value, at this time to be spending some time around the group and obviously get on the ice here this morning?
One, they get a chance to see us, how we do things, be around our meetings. 2, they get to be around our players. And 3, they have to make sure they're in a position that they're ready to play, because you never know when that opportunity may come.
Can you evaluate a player in a morning skate or practice?
Not for me. No, not for me. More in practice you can for sure, but morning skate's more about flow and just getting out there and having the players touch the puck. So there's not a lot that goes on in those situations.